come and welcome the new Shadow Secretary, Robert Jenrick.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, can I belatedly congratulate the front bench on their appointments? I've been a little busy over the summer. But during that time, the only group whose popularity this Labour government's popularity has increased with is criminals. How many domestic abusers and sex offenders who were released under their early release scheme have gone on to reoffend, and would they like to apologise to the victims?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I was going to congratulate the right honourable gentleman in his new role, but he seems to have a very short memory, and I believe it is he who should be apologising to the country as a whole on behalf of his government's woeful, absolute misabuse of our justice system and our prisons. Under the previous government's ECSL scheme, there was 0 exemptions that could protect the public. This government put in serious exemptions to prevent sex offenders from being released onto our streets, preventing those from serious violent crimes being released onto our streets, and I believe the right honourable gentleman should maybe have a bit of humility.
Robert Jenrick.
Well, there were exemptions in the previous government scheme, but the key thing is we need to get on and build more prisons. Prison works, and we need to see more prisons being built. The last Conservative government built more prison places than any prior Labour government in living memory, but we clearly need to go further. What funding has the Lord Chancellor secured to build prisons over and above those that were secured by the previous government? And does she agree with her other junior minister that fewer people should be sent to prison?
Again, Mr. Speaker, I think the right honourable gentleman forgets who was in power for the last 14 years and who failed to build any prison places. Just 500 extra prison places were built under his government's watch. This government has achieved a record £1.2 billion in prison building amount of allocation from the budget, and we will be going further. We are the party of law and order. I think the right honourable gentleman needs to look at his previous record.